Alright, hey guys, welcome back to another discussion thread, and today we're going to be talking about, as you see by the title, betting on arena matches without being a participant. So, in a way, gambling. And listen, before the video starts, well, actually no, we'll talk about it after. But like always, link down below in the description, and yeah, let's get it. So we have some dev replies, as you can see right over here, and I've talked about this previously. I think when games incorporate gambling, when it has to do just with in-game currency, and there's no way to really, buy more in-game currency with some type of, extra purchase with real-life currency, I think it is fine. I think when you start delving into gambling, when it comes to really pretty much bringing your real-life currency into your in-game currency, then it becomes a problem, and it's not good for games. I know a lot of games do it, and I think it's, in a way, I think it's kind of disgusting. I think I used to have I want to say it was a gambling addiction. It was very short-lived. I learned my lesson very quickly, and I never really looked back because I saw the harm that it does cause. But I think when a game does it, when it's just in-game currency, and like, you don't really lose anything on the outside world, I think it's fine. I think I find it enjoyable, and I've previously lost a lot of money, you know what I mean? And it caused me a lot of trouble back in the day, but I think it's fine if you do it with just, like I said, if your real life money doesn't get involved and it's just for the fun and just for the excitement of just, like that, like you currently you can bet money in the board games in the tavern. You can bet the AI money and you can win it if you beat him in the game. And I think that's fine. I found it enjoyable, and I think if you could do that for arena matches too, I think it would be very enjoyable. So I agree that this is a good step to take. But let's see what he has to say. And like I said before, if it doesn't involve you mixing your real money with the in-game money, then I think it's fine. If it does involve you mixing that money together, I think it is a problem, and I don't think it should be in games. That is my personal opinion. I know some people might disagree, but it is what it is. And by the way, I just noticed I have the wrong bada bing, bada bang. There you go, wrong background. My bad for that. But let's see what it has to say. So, main poster says, I've been playing around as a pure trader with no combat abilities. I have to say I miss the arena, having to completely ignore that portion of the game because I'm unable to participate directly as a squishy merchant is pretty immersion breaking. It would be excellent if players could join the arena matches purely as a spectator and place a bet every round on one of the actual participants. The player perspective could be just like it is after you've been down and can pop between the other combatants. I'd really appreciate if Tailwolves could implement this in a future patch of the game. I haven't quite gotten up to speed with modding myself. Until then, my fat merchant lord will be forced to droop his mustache in disappointment whenever he passes through a town with a tournament on. I agree. I think it would be very fun. Alright, so the dev response, I agree on the premise and it could be fun. However, for example, would a fully random betting outcome make sense? On the other hand, we spend precious time and we can simulate and calculate the average win rates of each troop type in arena battles and calculate the odds, etc. I'm going to keep it a stack with you. It doesn't even matter if it's completely random. I think it would just, the excitement of being like, you know what I mean? I always pick the right person. It's fun. It's like if you really, okay. So there's official, it's weird how the world works. Like, there's official stuff that you can bet on, and there's stuff that people do underground that you can bet on, right? And it's weird. It's like, if you're really, like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like if you don't have much money, you can't start your own like mini in-house casino because that's illegal in a way. But if you have millions and billions of dollars, you can start a whole casino and then make hundreds and thousands of people lose their money per day. But if you make one that's in your garage with a couple friends and you have other people coming by, all of a sudden you're doing it illegally, which I think is a bunch of it's just another way to It's weird how that works, how life works, where like certain stuff that like if you don't have any money, it's technically legal, but if you have a lot of money, then you can make it legal, which is weird. But in either case, when it comes to gambling and this and that, from my experience personally, listen, I used to bet on stuff I had no idea of. I didn't calculate no odds. I said, listen, they're winning. That's it. Put that money down, man. They're winning. You know what I mean? So it's just that excitement. And again, I'm not in any way condoning gambling. I'm not in any way saying do it with your real life money. Don't do it. It is stupid. It is not good for you. Regardless, I don't even want to ever visit casinos, to be honest, in life. You know what I mean? I never did visit a casino. You know what I mean? But nah, that's just not. I'm not condoning it. But I'm just saying, if we're talking about just purely in game, none of your actual money wasted, I think it would be fun, regardless of if we know the odds or this or that. But that would be cool too. Because I'm gonna keep a stack with you. Gambling in real life, you know what I mean? This might come as a surprise to you. It's not. It's not like a lot of people think that they can make it huge by gambling because they can figure out all the tips and tricks and this and that. It's luck. It is luck. You know what I mean? I don't care if anybody comes in here and it's like, oh, well, if I count the cards right in this, it is luck. Okay? So don't come with me at any of that stupid stuff, all right? It is what it is. Alrighty, so he continues, since it has a nice randomness, it is because of our dynamic combat. I believe all kinds of results are expected. While there will, of course, be some favorites, and it would be more realistic betting system. Both are possible in theory, and both require various amounts of time, and even in the simple features, we have to go through tests and iterate. What I don't know is now having a mini game based purely on chance would feel, and would it be a feature that would find a place in our players? Yes, 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 yes. I think it's a great feature in many games. I think it's a good feature. I think people would like it. I think it would add excitement to the game. Yes, I do think so. In certain games, which include arena fights with battling the player, can affect the outcomes through different means. Cheering is one of the features we will investigate in the future. Well, you already have the chance to bet on yourself when you go into the arena. So I think it's just like the next step of just being able to, right before the next match starts, who do you want to bet on? You pick the player, boom, boom. You pick the troop or the lord, and boom, 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 and then the game starts. I think that's fine. What do we have here? Okay, so he replies about training troops. So here it is. Yes, that would be nice. This is a player speaking. Yes, this would be nice, though you probably lose more money than gain. That's usually how gambling works, but it's about the excitement. You know what I mean? Still could be another way to level up roguery. Nah. I don't even think it needs to level anything up. I think it just can be its own thing. You know what I mean? It could be a way to gain some money, even though you probably won't, but still. Other than grinding up combat skills a bit and getting some good items / money early on, there isn't much point to the arena besides being to bet on other participants and watch. Yes, I think it would make it a very cool thing to do late game as well, because arenas really are just very, very viable early game, but as you go into the late game, there's just really no point. In terms of your renown game, no point. In terms of how much gold you can win, no point. In terms of the gear that you can win, again, no point. So this would actually give you a reason. Then he states, this could be a notable lord, lady, or companion family member. Also be a bad way. Okay. Then he states, rent the arena to train troops and host practice fights between your troops. Interesting. And then the dev responds, using the arena for training our troops is an interesting idea in exchange for some gold and possibly having a risk of wounding / killing them. I would love to discuss the idea with our design team. As always, thank you for your feedback. Interesting. I really hope they do this whole betting thing where you can bet on the troop and the lord. I think it'll be a very interesting and fun feature to have. And again, I don't think, as somebody who's had, bad, again, I don't want to call it an addiction because I didn't do it for super long, but I guess you can call it that in a way. Like I said, if it doesn't mess up the person who's playing, if it doesn't mess up their real life currency and doesn't put them into financial trouble, then I think it's fine. If it's just in the game, if it's just for fun, I think it's perfectly fine. And this training troops idea, I think it'll be cool. I don't think it's anything crazy, but I think it'll be cool as well. And I think that will do it for this. Let me know what you guys think of the concept. I've talked about it previously. The game already has, like I said, it has gambling features. Like I said, the board game, obviously you can bet on yourself in tournaments as well. So it's already there. But I think, making tournaments more interesting by giving you that option to be like, hey, put 300 on him in the next round, put 200 on him in the next round. I think that'd be very cool. I think that would be very, very cool. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Ask me any questions, any concerns, and hey, if you Bannerlord Online devs are looking at this too, add it to the game. Add it to your mod. Do it. It would be so much fun. Do it. I think it would be very much fun in the Bannerlord Online mod as well. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Ask me any questions, any concerns, and like always, stay safe.